We're on a road trip today. We're north of Wabash, near Roann, Indiana. I'm with Donna Harman. And Donna, you own a car that's very special to you. Now, this is a 1968 GTO, and it was 1968 when you acquired it.
Yes, we bought it off the lot in Maggart's in Wabash, Indiana.
One owner, brand new. It's always been your car, Donna.
Yes, and my husband reminds people of that, but he likes telling the story about it's her car, so she takes care of it.
Well, tell us a little bit about it. Really a rare car because it's a GTO convertible. Don't often see a GTO in the convertible configuration.
We have seen there's a yellow 69 GTO near Fort Wayne, which is a convertible, but we have never seen another 68 GTO with a 3-speed transmission. There's a lot of automatics and others, but more than 25 years, we've never seen another 3-speed. And it's funny, people come up and automatically think it's a 4-speed on the floor. So I put a little note on there on the gear shift that says, no, it's a 3-speed.
Makes it really a unique car. What engine's in it?
It's a 400 engine, 350 horse.
So do you ever smoke the tires, Donna?
I love to do that. In fact, one time we came up at 15 and 24 intersection, and there were some guys beside of us we knew from Roann, and they asked my husband, said, does that thing have a Hemi? He says, wait a minute, and she'll show you. And when the light turned, I squealed a little rubber.
Well, as we're looking at it today, it's yellow, and this is the original color. This is what it looks like when you brought it home right off the showroom floor.
Well, I think so. It's pretty close to the same color as it was. It doesn't show up as well. I noticed in the sunlight, it makes it look like a pale yellow, and in here it's more of a brighter yellow. How
do you keep a car looking like this all these years?
Well, I don't know, because other people ask me that too. And I know I don't do all the polishing that some of the guys do. I just kind of work on this and that. And I actually took a picture off the internet that detailed the engine, so I repainted some things on it. And the engine was redone a few years ago. The same person didn't do that as did the body work. But I always think about, guys don't have to do the laundry, clean the house, and all that. So I don't take as many hours. I just kind of do the general thing to make it look good.
The car is totally original. I'm just amazed at the detail, right down to the red line tires.
Yes, when we bought this car, it had red line tires, and I still thought this car had double red line, but I cannot find a picture that proves that. But of course, back then, we thought the white letter tires looked better, and I couldn't wait to wear those other tires out to put white letter tires on it. But eventually, we came back to the red line because that's what is original, and it really makes a difference in looks of the car. I just can't believe the difference in the looks of it to have those red line tires on there, but I like it now.
The interior, is it original, or have you redone it like original?
No, it's all original except the carpet. I put new carpet in, and I ordered that through the GTO magazine, and it came, and I was excited. I had the car parked out in the yard and took the seats out and got the carpet in there. Well, the next day, here came this other package that was, I don't know, it was a padding or something that went underneath the carpet. So I had to take all the seats back out and do it all over again.
So you know how to change a carpet out in a GTO.
Yeah, so to speak.
The hood configuration is very interesting, Donna, in your car.
I just know the hood tack, you don't see that as often as you do on some. It's usually inside the car, but...
Really neat, a high-performance car, but what's interesting to me, it's 3-speed on the floor, and you were saying 4 on the floor is optional.
Yes, that's what they said in '68, that was an optional. So I don't know where this must be a rare thing or whatever. I did look it up that how many was built. There wasn't that many built back then. So like I said, we've been going to car shows for a lot of years and never seen another 3-speed on the floor. So,
Donna, do you remember 1968? How much did you pay for the car?
We have the original papers, and we traded in a '64 Chevy, and with trade-in, I think it was $2,700 and some dollars.
Wouldn't it be amazing to get a car like that today?
Yeah. Well, my husband said just add a few zeros with that, and that's probably what it's worth nowadays.
It's a winter day today, and we'd hoped to get outside, but the weather's just not cooperating. But what's really interesting to me is not only have you kept this 1968 GTO since you bought it, brand new, but it has its own little stable here. And Donna, I can tell you're really a 50s girl, aren't you?
50s, 60s. Don't make me older, I am. But yeah, 50s, 60s, and love to dance. And we used to do the hula hoop a lot at the car shows. They had those contests. And I've got a couple awards up here, and I got my hula hoop hanging up here. So, yeah, kind of atmosphere. And every once in a while I come in here, I got my music on really loud, and I hear a song come on. I got to just kind of stop and dance. I can kind of use the door there as my partner.
This garage, just for your 68 GTO, but what I think is interesting is you did all the decorating. You did this floor. Yes. I mean, you've spent a lot of time just making a place to keep this car.
Yes, it was a lot of fun when we built this garage. We've only had this garage about 8 years. We never had a garage before this, but I knew when we built it, we was going to build a spatial room, and I did put all the tile down the floor, but my husband marked the center spot for me to begin. He helps out when he can, but he just, on all of this, he likes to give me the credit because he just likes to have a wife, I guess, that does those things for him.
Well, what I think's great, I mean, you go to a lot of car shows. Are you involved in any car clubs or anything?
Well, yeah, actually, yes, and this is kind of a joke with a lot of people, but we belong to Central Indiana Classic Chevy Club, and we kind of sneaked our way in. I said it was because they liked our good home-cooked meals because we do a lot of our own. We have gardening and all that. But so now when we go to our show, which we have a show in Kokomo on Father's Day every year, but I have a little tag hanging in my car, and I usually have a little tag on there that says Classic Chevy Club mascot. So I'm kind of considered their mascot.
So they let this Pontiac sneak right in there.
Yeah, they tell me, well, it is a GM product, so they let me in there.
So do you enjoy it with the top up or top down the most?
We like the top down. It's really fun. It's amazing the looks you get. And you was talking about being original. You go to car shows, and I think the ones that's got all the chrome and things like that, they really catch the eye. But every once in a while you see, somebody likes the original car.
Donna, you're a grandmother, and I understand your daughter was just her whole life she was raised with this car.
Yes. Yes, in fact, her car seat was sitting in the front seat, and back then the legs of that slid in between the seats, and this car has bucket seats, and for many years there was indents in that seat where that the seat sat.
And now you have a little grandson, and who knows what the future might bring for him.
Yeah, he's already thinking this is his car. He loves to sit in it. At the ducktail run, he sit in it quite a bit, and he had his little sunglasses on. He'll be 3 in April, but his mom does scrapbooking, and his picture's in there, and he says, "I'm driving Grandma's GTO."
We appreciate you inviting us up here today to take a look at your car and get to know you a little better. And we're looking forward to seeing you and your husband Roger at this year's FlyInCruiseIn.
Yes, we will be there. We've skipped a couple of years, and we keep thinking each year we'll go, but we're involved in some other volunteer things, so we just haven't got there, but we will definitely be there this year.